Hey everyone, today's video is about when they think you're trying to get their attention. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. The first time it happened, Bakugo barely noticed. You had swapped your usual oversized hoodie for a cropped one, but it wasn't enough to catch his attention. The second time, Kirishima noticed. Your baggy sweatpants were replaced with fitted jeans. It wasn't a big deal, but it was different. The third time, that's when all hell broke loose. It started with a simple thought. I don't feel like myself anymore. You thought to yourself. You had always dressed the same way. Loose, comfy clothes that didn't draw attention. It was very safe, familiar. But recently, you caught glimpses of yourself in the mirror and didn't recognize the person staring back. It wasn't that you hated your clothes, but they didn't feel like you anymore. So, little by little, you started changing things up. You never expected Bakugo and Kirishima to notice so fast. Or, their voice snapped behind you, rough and demanding. You barely had time to turn before Bakugo's palm grabbed the hem of your new fitted top, pulling at it as if trying to figure out what happened to your usual hoodie. Where the hell did this come from? You blinked at him. My closet? Don't be a smartass, he grumbled. Well, I'm confused on what you're saying. His eyes narrowed as they flicked over your outfit once more. Since when do you wear tight shit like this? Kirishima, leaning against the counter, with his arms crossed, chuckled. It is different for you, babe. Not saying you don't look amazing, 'cause you do, but what's up? Trying to get our attention or something? His tone was playful, teasing, but you could see something else underneath it. Suspicion. You huffed. No, I just wanted to try something new. Bakugo scoffed. Bullshit. You've worn the same shit since I've met you, and now all of a sudden, you want to switch it up. You sighed, running a hand through your hair. Okay, so, what's wrong with that? Kirishima pushed off the counter and walked over to you, a soft, easy smile on his face. Nothing is wrong with it, but, He exchanged a glance with Bakugo before looking back at you. If there is something bothering you, you know that you can tell us, right? I just told you, nothing is wrong. He repeated. Bakugo scoffed again, crossing his arms. Whatever. Just don't start dressing like some extra. Just 'cause you think we'll give you more attention or some shit. You frowned. That stung. Kirishima must have noticed your action because he nudged Bakugo's shoulder with an elbow. Dude. What? Bakugo growled, glaring at him. You're making it sound like they're desperate or something. Didn't say that. Bakugo shot back. But come on. This is weird. They never gave a shit about this kind of thing before, and now they're acting like some fashion model. Bakugo. Your voice was firm, making him stop mid-round. He looked at you, red eyes locking onto yours. He swallowed your irritation and exhaled slowly. I'm not trying to get your attention. I didn't like how I looked before, okay? Silence. Kirishima was the first to react, his expression softening. You didn't feel comfortable in your old style. You shook your head. It just didn't feel like me anymore. Bakugo's brows furrowed, his arms still crossed tightly over his chest. His glare wasn't as harsh now, though. It was more like he was thinking. So, this is just for you, he muttered, almost like he was trying to make sense. Yes, you answered firmly. Another beat of silence. Then, unexpectedly, Bakugo groaned, rubbing a hand down his face. Okay, I was an asshole. Kirishima let out a laugh. That might be the fastest self-realization you've ever had. Shut the heck up, Jadier. He stared at Bakugo, a bit surprised that he admitted it so quickly. He sighed and looked back at you. You should have just said that from the start, dumbass. He muttered. You rolled your eyes. I did. You just didn't listen. He clicked his tongue but didn't argue. Instead, he reached out, grabbing the hem of your top again. But this time, it wasn't in disapproval. He just fiddled with it absent-mindedly before letting it go. Whatever. You do what you want. He grumbled, then more quietly. It does look good on you. He smiled. Thanks, Bakugo. Kirishima grinned, wrapping an arm around you. Yes, babe. Seriously. If this makes you feel more like you, then go for it. You look amazing, but more importantly, you feel good, right? You nodded, relaxing into his warmth. Bakugo muttered something under his breath, shoving his hands into his pockets. Still not letting you just like a damn extra, though. Kirishima raised an eyebrow. What does that even mean? Bakugo turned away. It means none of that stupid trendy shit. You still gotta look cool. You laughed. Oh, so now you care about fashion? Bakugo clicked his tongue. Shut up. Kirishima laughed along with you, pulling you closer. You're impossible, dude. I know. Despite all the small confusion that you had, you felt lighter now. They understood you, even if it took them a little explaining. And at the end of the day, that's all that really mattered. And later that evening, you were sprawled out on the couch, flipping through your phone, while Bakugo sat down beside you, arms crossed, eyes closed, pretending he wasn't sneaking glances at you. Every few seconds, Kirishima, on the other hand, was comfortably draped over your lap, his head resting against your stomach. You know, Kirishima mumbled, voice drowsy. I kinda like that we get to see a new side of you. You hummed, running your fingers through his hair. Yeah? Yes. He grinned, tilting his head up to look at you. But, you know, no matter what you wear, you're still you, and we love you for that. You felt your heart squeeze. Bakugo, still stiffly sitting, muttered beside you what he said. He shifted slightly, then without looking at you, reached over and grabbed your hand, intertwining his fingers with you. It was a quiet gesture, but a warm one. Thank you, Katsuki. Whatever. Kirishima chuckled. You so care. Bakugo shot him a glare. I will throw you off this couch. Kirishima only laughed harder, wrapping his arms around you like a protective shield. Yeah, but you won't. And of course, Bakugo didn't. Because at the end of the day, you were theirs, no matter what you wore, and no matter how you changed, and they wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And goodbye!